So, Robert, it's your held belief that you have been abducted by extraterrestrial life, is that?
Well, that is absolutely right, yeah. Of course it's my belief it happened. Shame-la. Humble abode, right here. These walls can talk. Probably say. Don't know what they'd say. But they've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Several layers of paint been put on these walls. Hollow.
And when did it happen?
Night time. Definitely in the night. I think I was, when was it? June. Yeah, about June time. I was just in a field really. Just stargazing, you know. And I'd already seen it, I'd already seen it because I'd already got some video footage of it. So I knew that they were out there, but I didn't know that they were here as well, you know.
Wouldn't they rather come to cities and actually look at civilization? Why would they go to a field?
No, they wouldn't want to go to
learn
cities.
about the planet.
Why would they want to go to cities? Smoggy, horrible places, cities. Right. They want to go to the countryside, the country air.
My profession is the hunter of UFOs. I'm quite well known in America.
Look at that, and you tell me that it was. You tell me that that's a fake. You tell me that. Look at that.
So where was that taken?
Outside.
Right.
Definitely outside.
Yeah.
I'd say 99%.
I've done some previous hunting. Crocodiles. Twisters. But nothing quite this epic.
So there's been a celebration or something? Champagne?
You've seen the champagne. You've seen the champagne already. Yeah. It'll be. Yeah. It's all nicely done up for me as well, with like a little bow. This was actually a present from my godparents on my 18th birthday. It's unopened, obviously. I was going to say that for a special occasion, I think, but one hasn't really come up yet since my birthday. Quite a sophisticated book, but I've got other small ones for children, unsolved mysteries. It's a good
one to start off on.
Well, exactly. It's a brilliant.
That's great.
It's a funny fun cover, but don't let that fool you. It's serious.
Yeah.
Intense stuff. And
so you've got the
Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster, because it's not UFO specific.
Sure.
I don't know whether that's a downside.
Is that your expertise though? UFOs.
Certainly is. Certainly is. Look, kidnapped by aliens. I'm not the only one. You know, that's just a fact. That's just a fact. Right there. It's in a book. It's a thin book. But that doesn't mean it's published. It's published, and you can't publish a lie. You can't. They don't let you do that anymore.
No.
It's illegal. Well, my next door neighbour doesn't really speak English, or at all. But her carer was absolutely dumbfounded, absolutely speechless. She said, "You were lying, so and so." I got given another bottle on my 21st birthday. Unopened. Again, I'll wait for a special occasion for that one as well.
So can you walk us through it?
I can tell you about it if that's what you mean. Now, I was unconscious for most of it, but I do remember all those bits, so that's alright. Now, I do remember that it started off with a formal interview with the head alien, Gregor, I called him, and that was just a little bit of a get to know you kind of. Hello, here we are. They're not unfriendly. They're quite civilized, really. They were quite like people. They didn't really look any different.
So maybe you can can open them. When you get some evidence and prove to the world that UFOs do actually exist and they are actually identified.
Well, actually, first time I got evidence to that effect, I was given another bottle of champagne. Unopened, obviously. Just waiting for that special day. That was worth the champagne. And if we come back here, look, at the end of the shot, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Plus the one that went past. So there we go. There we go. Over here I've got Oz, the Oz trilogy.
Yeah.
All these books, 50 something Oz books I've got in the Oz trilogy. They've all been read well. It took me a good time to read them all, but I did it. It was worth it. Every minute of it. It really informed me quite well on life.
Nothing about UFOs.
No. But there's plenty of unsolved mysteries. Sometimes I think a lot of life is like Oz. A lot of the unsolved mysteries you could quite easily. I mean, who says that tornado that Dorothy gets caught up in? That could happen. Kansas City, all of a sudden transported away to Oz. If that's not a vortex, not a wormhole. Well, I don't know what it is. So, L. Frank Baum, absolute visionary in my mind. Absolute visionary.
No,
he saw it coming. A bit like this sort of this other man. Look, again like these as well. H.G. Wells.
Yeah.
H.G. Wells. Right there. Next to John Wyndham. Right here. Next to Grant and Naylor with the Red Dwarf series. Again, visionaries. They saw it all coming. Sliding doors. Doors which open on their own. They predicted that. And that car they took me in was extraordinarily futuristic, wasn't it? I mean, it had leather seats and
Electric windows.
Electric windows, like I said, it told him. It had electric windows and
seat warmers.
Seat warmers.
With a high and low setting.
Exactly, dual setting.
Yeah.
Seat warmers. That was. Obviously, those features were extra and only in the front seats because we're not in the future, are we? It's not the year 3000.
No.
Yeah, not quite. It's only 2006. Yeah.
Still 994 years to go.
Exactly. It won't be 2007 while January. What else have we got? We've got Shakespeare, of course. Shakespeare and Homer. Like the best programme ever, without a doubt. The Simpsons. Any line. Give me any line from The Simpsons. I can quote you absolutely any line from The Simpsons. Absolutely any line. Within the first, couple of series. Any line within, because I've got series 1, 2 and 4 here. Right. And these are like my children. I know all of the, anything I can quote you from these boxes. They hold with them so many lines, but I've got them all up here. Not so much 4, but 1 and 2. 1 and 2, particularly okay. 1. If you quote me anything from here, I can tell you not any line at all in the first half of the series, without a doubt. The first few episodes of series 1. Anything that Bart says, I would be able to mirror. I would be able to tell you. I would be able to do it.
In the first few episodes of series 1.
Certainly in the first episode, Simpsons roasting on an open fire. I definitely know most of the lines for that.
Right.
I sat along. I was just watching it just the other day. I was actually speaking, at least.
Mirroring what they were.
Well, they'd
singing
say,
along, but not singing.
Well, exactly. They'd say something, I'd repeat it, and almost as if I knew what it was.
The rug.
As I say, just insulation.
Right.
Never really use it, but it does keep me warm. A little bit warmer than I would be if it weren't.
Just by being there.
Just by being there.
All right. Yep.
Adds insulation to the wall. Just by being there. It also acts as a windbreak. If I was imagine that the window's open and the door's open, where are you going to sit as a draft? Sit on the other side of that. Problem solved, really. I realised that, well, they told me in this interview that aliens, they said they actually run the majority of UK business. Straight from Canary Wharf.
And household names like Woolworths.
Woolworths, all run by the same company. The company of aliens that I went for an interview with.
Yeah.
And well, they abducted me, didn't they? Put me in the back of their car. Well, I suppose it was more of a flying saucer, but it had the appearance of a car.
Yeah.
Donnie Darko, again, supernatural.
Wormholes.
Very supernatural.
Yeah.
And anyone who sees that and says that that's not based on true story is an idiot in my mind. The Hurricane, that's a bit of frivolous fiction for you. That's a good film, but it's just silly. It's not important what the weapon is.
Yeah.
The most important thing is that we maintain the upper hand by keeping the element of surprise. And I think by wearing a hat like that, a camouflaged hat, definitely maintain that element of surprise. That's my bass guitar. Right there. Well, in that box. Which I sometimes use to scare away the crows so I can get a clearer shot of the sky.
So you take it with you?
Oh yeah. You've got to. You've got to.
No.
You're naked without it. It's my weapon. Elvis. Booze, of course.
I hear you.
Well, that's a crude term for it. But he is an extraterrestrial of some description. I'm convinced about that. I mean, look at that. That's just not normal. And to sing like that and to do what he did to the popular music scene. Absolutely amazing, inhuman, unbelievable. And where did he go?
Did he not die? Can visit his grave and...
Did he die? Did he die? Well, why does no one know where his grave is then? Why does no one know where he's buried?
If you do, you can go and get a tour and see it at Graceland in Memphis. I see him.
Got Pingo here. He's a character, isn't he? Pingo. There you go. Because knives don't work, and guns don't work. We should maybe think about, what would work then? Maybe the opposite. So what's opposite to a knife?
Love.
I'm not really a conspiracy theorist.
No.
I'm not mad. I don't really pry. If it's a closed door, it's closed for a reason. I don't try and find a window.
No.